I just wanna be happy, happy tonight.
What's up everybody, welcome and welcome back to Rita's World. My name is Rita and in this channel I share with you videos about motherhood, lifestyle, travel and food. If you're new to this channel, welcome and don't forget to subscribe, and if you're already part of Rita's World, keep it locked. So guys, it's been 2 weeks of no YouTube videos. A lot has happened in the past 2 weeks. First of all, in my personal life, there's a bird flu that was going around the other week, and everybody in my house was unwell, including myself. And I went to the hospital, and the doctor told me that now that I'm working in an environment where there are kids, I will be getting flu often until my body builds immunity for it. So okay, it's been a long time since, I think since COVID. Sijai shikwa na homa. This one was bad. I ended up in the hospital. My kids also, on this other hand, they had flu. There was a bug going on. Walikuwa na some stomach infection. Like it was just bad. So, and in the country, there's a lot that also is happening. So it's just not in my personal life, but also in the country. There's been maandamano going on for Reject the Bill 2024. The youngins came out, the Gen Zs came out to, you know, riot, not really riot, but kuandamana inaitwanga nini kwa kizungu? Peaceful demonstration. Alikuwa nataka nini? Oh. There were peaceful demonstrations going on around the country. People don't want that bill because life is, as it is hard. The light is really much today. I don't know how we can control that, but I hope it will go down a bit. So I went to Eastleigh, finally, to a wholesale shop called Better Deal Wholesalers, and this was recommended by someone on Instagram. I've done quite a lot of shopping hauls, wholesale shopping hauls. I have a whole playlist for the wholesale shopping haul, so you can go check it out. If there's a wholesale shop that is nearest to you, you can check the prices and decide if it's somewhere you want to go. Now, with the life that we're living currently in Kenya, and the way things are going to hike in the next few months, if this bill is passed, we have to be very strategic with how we are spending our money, because hakutakuwa na pesa ya kucheza nayo once this thing is passed, for sure. So, and that is where I come in. I come in to bring you prices of places you can get things affordably, and sometimes it's just a comparison kind of thing to see if it makes sense for you. This is how I do it. It doesn't have to be the same way for you, but for me personally, this is how this light is too much. There's a lot of sun today. This is how I personally prefer to do it. So if you like my way, you can adapt it, but you can also share how you do it in the comment section, so that we can all learn from one another. So I went to Better Deal Wholesalers. It is located in Eastleigh, 12th Street. I hope that is correct. And I did shopping worth 17,630 shillings. So in this video, I'm going to share with you how much 17,630 shillings can get you in Eastleigh, in Kenya today. So yeah, so first of all, we're going to start with cooking oil. Cooking oil is 2,000 shillings. I have not done a comparison of this and other wholesale shop because people say Eastleigh is cheaper, and I feel like it is cheaper, but also there's some complaints on the wholesale shops in Eastleigh. Some people are saying that the things are not so legit, and I will use these things and then I'll come back and tell you guys if they are legit or not. But the prices for me seemed to be a bit fair. So like this is a 10-liter cooking oil. It goes for 2,000. Yes, close the door for me, please.
This one called me stupid.
Tell him God will punish him. Close the door. So I don't even know what to tell her. Yeah, this one is 10 liters. It goes for 2,000 shillings. I also got sugar, and this is what really amazed me. This sugar is 50 kgs and they sell it at 5,900. This is what took most of my shopping money, to be honest. So if I didn't buy sugar, I probably spent like around 12,000. But I like buying sugar. Like the last time I bought sugar, this much sugar is like, I don't know how long. So this is a 50 kg gunia, which goes for how much? 5,900. I need you to excuse me and stop eating my cherry tomatoes. This is how it looks. Let me try to show you guys. This is how it looks. It's quite a big gunia. I can't even lift it. It's 50 kg. This is going to last me for years, not just for 1 year, for years. Yeah, so 50 kg bag of sugar is 5,900 shillings. I honestly don't know how much it costs in other shops, so I can't quite do a comparison. And then it's been a long time since I bought this much sugar. The one we bought ndio inaisha sahi. It was 50 kg. I think I bought it like 2 years ago. I can't remember. Ndio inaisha. So this I'm going to put in my store and we'll be using it pole pole. And then I also got tam tam. Tam tam is tomato paste. I've always talked about this tomato paste and why I love them. Saa zingine nyanya in the market inakuwa too crazy. I mean, I love food that has enough tomatoes. So we get this. This is a whole carton. The thing I noticed about this place, Better Deal in Eastleigh, it's actually a proper wholesale. Like our Uzi pieces, like there you'd go to another wholesale and you get maybe 3 pieces of flour at the wholesale price. This one you have to buy a carton. If it's sugar, you have to either buy 10, 25 or 50 kg. If it is flour, you have to buy a bale. So it's a proper wholesale shop. So in this box they have four of these. And if you're a lover of tomato paste, you might want to try getting it's actually, I feel like it's economical. Alafu tena ni mingi, like by the time you go through all this. So this is how it looks. You just pluck one of this, you use it per meal, maybe kama ni nyama, and then you get another one from boga like this, and you're good to go. So for me personally, I love tomato paste. If it's something you also love, you could get that. So inside this box we have how many? 25 pieces. So this can last you 25 days if you're only using it on the stew. It can last you 25 days. So that's 25 days, 100 days. That's 200 days worth of cooking right there. So yeah, there's that. This I bought at 1,080 shillings for the whole carton. Okay. So next I got rice. This rice is how many kgs? The rice is 25 kgs and it goes for 2,400 shillings. You can imagine 25 kgs of rice for 2,400 shillings. It's biryani long grain rice. This is how it looks because it's too heavy. I don't want to carry it, but this is how it looks. This is the rice. Ni gunia mzima. Hii itatusukuma for a very long time because we kind of have like rice twice a week. So that will sort of for quite a bit. So that rice goes for 2,400. Yeah. And then I got Indomie. I got 2 packets, 2 boxes Indomie. A box of Indomie right now is 740. I remember days when this thing used to be 580 bob. Now things are really becoming expensive. So these ones my kid like so much, especially like over the weekends at lunch when they're playing outside, they're swimming and they just want something to grab. That's what we give them. So I got that for chicken and the one for beef. So those are 2. And then I also got tissues. Yeah, if you're not a wholesale person, at least go for things like tissues and soap then. If you're a person of like brands, maybe if it's rice you like, maybe inaitwangaje Sunrise or those nice brands, you could go for that in the supermarket. But there are things like soap zenye you can actually, and tissues that you can get from the wholesale. This thing is 40 pieces. Can you imagine? For 40 pieces, 650 shillings for 40 pieces. I got 2 of them at 1,300. 650 times 2 is 1,300. So I have 80 pieces of tissue at 1,300 shillings. And if you have small kids like me, I like to go for these brands because sometimes you go to the toilet, unapata mtoto vuruta hiyo tissue paka the whole house is just wrapped in tissue. So you go for these affordable ones for the kids, and then you can buy the other nice brands for maybe the adults in the house, because the kids can really play with these things and they don't know the value, they don't know it costs money. So that is just me. And then I got whitewash. It's a carton. This is how it looks. It lathers very well, by the way. There are 48 pieces inside here, 175 gram per bar. So this is how it looks. This is how it looks. So the thing I love about this, you don't have to keep cutting soap. You can just pick one and use. For those who use bar soap to shower, this is perfect. For those who use bar soap for washing utensils, unatoa tu moja and you put it there. For washing clothes, you can use this. And the thing I love about it is also good for accountability. Like when you are allocating these things for someone to use, you're able to tell your expenditure for soap in the house. For example, you can say in a month we use a whole carton if you guys do quite a lot of washing. So it really helps also for accountability. And then I love the fact that imefungwa so the soap doesn't dry up, inakuwa ngumu, inakuwa hard kuladha. So that's that. That box is 1400 shillings. Okay, there's a time this box was 800 bob. Things are really gone up, eh? And then I had Doffy. You already know I love Doffy. Here it is 1330, which I think is also a bit high. I've done quite a lot of videos talking about this Doffy. It's more like sunlight. It's more like sunlight, but a cheaper version of sunlight. Even the smell is very good. It lathers very well, but the cost is cheap. And this is a 10 kg bag for 1300. So this really comes in handy. This is what we use to mop the house. Now we have a washing machine. We usually use toss for the laundry, for the clothes, but this is just for mopping and things like that. And it really stays quite a bit, eh? So for that, I got that for 1300 shillings. And then I also got tomato paste because kids have to eat everything with tomato sauce. There's this tomato sauce for 5 liters. It goes for 230 shillings. For 250 shillings for 5 liter kibuyu of tomato sauce. And then finally, the last thing I got was this Topex. As you all know, I always talk about why I love things in small packs. It's just basically because of accountability and misuse management. Even me as a person, like when there's something in a bigger pack, I tend to mwaga too, you know. But when it's in a smaller pack, you mentally feel like you're going to waste it. So inaenda kuisha, so you use it well. But mostly for accountability. So those are the things I got. This one was 230 shillings each. So for the 3 packs I got, they cost 690. How many are they? These are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So it's a dozen. So I got 3 dozens, and that is just about it. Like I always say, wholesale is not a bad place to go and buy your things. Me, that's what I always say. I honestly feel after shopping in the wholesale for years, it is just a matter of marketing and branding, packaging. That's all. You will go to the wholesale and find something that is really good quality, but hata hujawahi kuisikia, you know, like you've never heard of this thing literally, but it's very good quality. And I feel like the brands that have really made a lot of noise out there are overrated in terms of prices. So just because Blue Band is there, there's also Prestige. There's also other brands. It doesn't mean they are bad. It's just that maybe hazijafikia hiyo Blue Band in terms of reach, in terms of marketing and all those things. So I always want to go to the wholesale to just see. And there's some things like Doffy now, which I have loved and I've stuck with for years. Things like this soap, the whitewash soap, which I have loved and stuck with for years. They serve me Indomie, I get from the wholesale. The kids snacks I get from the wholesale. So you can see these are very little things for that 17,000. There was a time I used to shop 10,000 for a lot of things, but clearly things have changed. So Saini, like, we have to just be mindful of how we are spending and prioritize on the things that are most important. Just get by, because the economy right now is just bad, guys, just bad. So I hope that was helpful to you guys. If you have a shop, a wholesale shop near you that you would want me to come and review, I would love to do that, because me, I'm always like, you know, if I can bring this information out here for moms, because I already do wholesale anyway, I will do it anyway. If I could bring this information out here, not even for moms, nowadays even men are doing it. The men in my YouTube subscribers, they're my subscribers, they're like, oh, I'm going to do this for my family. Like, men are also taking control of their shopping and how they're spending, and also trying to, you know, try to get an easier version of things. So there are people out here who would really appreciate this information, and that's why I bring it here, because it's something I've been doing for years. And even if I don't bring it here, I will still go for the wholesale shopping, you know, so it doesn't hurt to come and share what I got and the cost, so that at least you know what the prices are in the wholesale roughly. And if it's a wholesale near you, you can purpose to go and check it out and see what you can get from there. So that being said, guys, that brings me to the end of this video, and that is just how much 17,830 shillings can get you in Eastleigh Better Deal Wholesalers currently in Nairobi. So thank you guys for watching, and see you guys in our next video.